Headed to the top of the stairwell. Today, since it's so cold, got down to the 20s last night. We are going to open up the palier. So this is this was added clearly at a later date from the original construction of the house. So we are going to remove it to open it up. And so this will open up into this room, and then we'll take this out later. This wall's also coming down. And that'll open it up to the back, to the secret door that we'd already opened. And then so this room will be the grand palier at the top of the steps, which we believe to be original to the house. That opens up the top of the steps. What do you call it?
The palier.
And now it's a grand palier. But anyway, so this is now one big room. And then this wall will be next to come out. So much better. I mean, you know, they did it for function. They had a lot of kids, so they closed it off for mainly I think for a bedroom. But the goal was to open this up where we found the secret door. We're also going to, that whole wall goes out, so it'll be an entrance back to the back part of the house. And then same here. So take the wall from the corner over to there out. And that light will light up the world. This whole area will be super bright. Wow, I had no idea. That's huge. You can see the floor. It's not perfect. It's pine. They use oak for the studs and pine floor. And this is interesting. So that's the old flue for the foyer fireplace. A lot of these old houses down below had a little fireplace or coal burner, or maybe, I don't know, wood burner. And they had a small cylinder metal flue that went up, and that heated the stairwell as well as the foyer. That was the concept anyway. Damage here. The roof has been fixed, but there was some leaking here prior. They like their peach. Peaches and dark blues, navy blue. Oh, the trim. I love these old cute brass doorknobs. I think every doorknob in the house is different. Another brass doorknob. Little tulip bulb at the end. Look. And then this one, just being more of a utilitarian, And then this one in here is missing. Who knows what was on here? My guess was the little brass one. I say we go with the glass. I like that. Wow, I can't get over how much brighter. You're right. Opened it up. All right. Hey, here's some in the windowsill here. Little debris. So that's. Here comes Buddy. What are you barking at, bud? Okay. Hey, will you load all that in the back of the truck for me? Will ya? Please. Oh, come on. There you go. Get it. It's right there. You're strong enough. You can take it, just toss it up in the truck. Just the little pieces. Blue, will you put that in the back of the truck for me, please? Now we've decided to go ahead and take a look. I popped the base mold off. And it's a brick, or it's a clay type product. It's pretty thin. I guess this is easier. And I guess the concept, if a house was made out of stone, the concept was, well, you have to use something, for lack of better terms, cementitious. So when you can just apply the mortar to it. Because if you did wood, then you got to do the lath strips. Then you have to do the horsehair or whatever they did. You tack the lath strips to it. So this, in a sense, probably was less work. And at the time, it might have even been cheaper. So I don't think this was original to the house, but it was done. It was one of the renovations through the years. This wall, we're not sure. But it would be nice to have a knee wall, possibly have this handrail curve and go back. So you have this big master grand palier. And that's what Mama wants. Mama gets what Mama wants. Happy wife is a happy life. So again, just a couple smacks with a hammer. And you can see it just, that's the strangest thing. So I don't think there's, I know it's not structure, because there's a beam there and then a beam right there. And there's no, you can see, the only problem is, thank goodness, this particular radiator is floor mounted. So we do have the electricity in these pipes. These will have to be moved. But for now, I think we can, whatever, we're underway. That is clearly a stone. This is one of the original stone, but it's interesting. Which then, the question is this one the same? Wow, that's crazy. All right, never, ever, ever heard or seen anything like that. Look how they got the plaster to kind of the back. Through the holes. That is wild. All right, so that's my assessment. This was quick. It was easy because you didn't have to put the furring strips up. And then plaster goes right over top of the... So I guess masonry to masonry. Cool. So upon closer inspection, I have found what appears to be, this is definitely the, look at this. So there's a string, which is broken. But my guess is the string somehow was affixed to the door. Who's in my room? Woe be gone. 2 drops of woe be gone, and your woe is gone. It took us an hour, 56 minutes, 1 hour woe removal. So
2-3 hours to clean up.
All right. Okay, so the Grand Palier is finally exposed, breathed. I guess a handrail across there or a knee wall. I'm thinking a knee wall with a really wide top board across the top. Maybe you can put tchotchkes or something. Alright, so that's the... Now that light can once again bring light to the top of the stairs. Completely. Definitely opens it up. So we'll kill the plumbing to that, kill the electrical, finish taking that wall out, the transom, and then the remainder of this wall here. And then I will build a temporary handrail that goes across here. That definitely has a different view down here, headed down the steps. It up. It brings so much light. And of course, it's a cloudy day, but it brings so much more light. So my guesstimates, the product, was machine made. It's super light, super thin. They're all identical, so it was definitely made in a mold. It was factory made, and it tells me it was that kind of technology, I don't know, didn't start showing up. I don't know, in France, but My guess is 1960 and beyond, maybe 1970. So honestly, this renovation, this room was added, my guesstimate, with the, I haven't seen a lot of radiators, but this one doesn't appear to be as old. The really, really old cast iron ones seem to be very ornate. Like they still decorated them, they were still, made them pretty. So again, this is a little bit later. It's not a terribly old one. I'm no historian or architectural historian, but my guess is this renovation was done, or this room was added. They closed that door off. They put these walls in between 1960 to 1980. That's 20 years, but that's the best I can do.